Welcome back to another episode of the Barbell Brigade Talk Show. I'm your host, Bart Kwan. We got Silent Mike and Nick the Lover. And one of the biggest rules, at least when I was going to a commercial gym, is no deadlifting there. And I see a lot of people getting kicked out, especially as they're getting stronger.
Yeah.
They're like, it's just, when you have heavier weights, you can't control it. It hits the ground, boom. And like, get out of here, don't deadlift here. Do you think you should deadlift in a commercial gym?
Why is that a thing? I got two conspiracies.
What's your conspiracy?
They don't know why you shouldn't deadlift. If you ask them why.
They just don't like it.
They told me
Yeah.
that it damages the floor and the foundation.
But they don't own the building. They don't care. Right?
Yeah, but
like the front desk girl cares if I break the floor?
Yeah, that's true, because she's not even going to be there for more
But
than
she's getting yelled at by managers.
Maybe,
You know
but
what
he
I mean?
doesn't know, for sure. But he doesn't know why either.
Yeah.
First thing, it can't hurt the floor, and it can't hurt the barbell, but their barbells are pieces of shit.
But also, they don't want to get new plates. Other plates at the commercial gyms are hex plates.
So that was my next conspiracy. Do you think they made hex plates purposely because deadlifting son of a bitch on those things?
Probably.
You're not leaving there without banged up shins.
I did think they're the stupidest design ever, because hex dumbbells I get, right?
Yeah.
A regular dumbbell, if it's kind of sloped, it will roll.
And it's on a rack.
I like a hex dumbbell.
So you have a hex dumbbell will not roll away.
Agreed.
Who the fuck is leaving their plates on their side where it's fucking rolling away like
You know
a
what it
wagon
is
wheel?
though? It's because people stand on them and they do battle ropes. You ever see people do that shit? Where
On
they
the
stand
fucking
on the
side?
fucking hex plates?
I have seen that.
Unfortunately, you have, right?
Really?
And
Yeah.
they do exercises on them.
Yeah, why do they do that? What do they need a
couldn't tell
quarter
you.
inch off the ground?
I couldn't tell you.
No, everyone does that.
No, where they.
I've seen it a lot.
I'm talking about vertical. Have you seen where they hold
Oh,
vertical?
I've seen
and
that. But people do it the other way
yeah,
too.
they do both. They do both.
The vertical is a circus act.
Yeah.
But the other way, I've seen it too, and that makes no sense
It's
either.
deficit battle rope.
Yeah, you're getting a quarter inch on a
You increase the range of motion, you're so ignorant.
on a pliable piece of shit.
Yeah, you don't know,
My
dude.
first four years powerlifting were on hex plates in 2 different commercial gyms.
Did you destroy the ground?
No.
Or your shins.
My shins for sure, but no one talked to me either.
No one liked you.
Maybe they're scared.
Yeah, because you were like lifting some heavy weight.
I was listening to fucking like Slim Shady EP and stuff. I was an angry kid. You know what I mean? Like that old Eminem.
I used to train at the 24-hour on Atlantic, and with the hex plates, and I would get yelled at all the time. And then I saw, I think on social media, some other people bringing the yoga mats there.
Oh yeah.
to put them under.
I was like, okay, so like if it's a noise issue, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And then so I put the yoga mats there, and then now it wasn't loud, and then they would still tell me to do stuff. So I'm like,
One
I
of
don't
mine
really
was a
quite know.
24-hour fitness. The first time I ever pulled 525 was on hex plates.
Wow.
And then the other one was a Fitness 19 that I worked at.
19.
Yeah, that was my first job. First fitness job was there, and I worked there, so they weren't going to really yell at me. But the 24, I probably did it for 3 or 4 years. No one ever said a word.
Or do you think it's the factor of like people deadlifting at commercial gyms in general has just gone through the roof?
Maybe, but
Like there
mine's
was a
back in the day
need for
too.
it.
Mine's probably 2009.
But how many people would you see at commercial gyms deadlifting?
Oh,
in
zero.
general?
Yeah, zero.
Yeah,
Zero.
like
I
you're
was
probably
literally the only one.
guy. And
Yeah.
the same for you, right?
At that time, yeah, it was
Yeah.
very rare.
Like the only guy.
Yeah, I was the only guy.
So
for
there
sure.
probably wasn't a need from the gym to be like, oh, we should have deadlift.
How crazy is that though? Fast forward 8 years and I go back to that same 24 because that's where my mom lives, and they have like full weightlifting wood platform,
See?
like 4 kids.
Some of them got CrossFit racks and stuff.
No, that's
dude.
basically what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really get it. Like I understand the barbell and stuff, and like I understand having rules because there's rules at my gym as well. Like I don't want you to deadlift on the concrete. You're gonna ruin my plates. That costs way too much money. Like there's shit like that for sure. Don't like, deadlift with the squat bar. Like you can, but let's just not.
don't.
Yeah, let's just not. It's not gonna ruin anything. Or,
We have a bar for that.
Yeah.
Unless you're running West Side.
Yeah, then you're doing some crazy. And yeah, again, if someone if I could tell the gym member chose it on purpose, sure, yeah, they could do it. It's not that big of a deal. I really don't get it, and I don't get hex plates. There's someone smart out there. Comment below why there's a hex plate.
Because they roll around too much.
I mean, I guess, but then that means
just kidding. They
no,
don't know what sets them on the
no. Because then it means it's made for deadlifting, which wouldn't be a bad argument.
Oh.
Right? Like, we have uneven ground. If we have round plates, the deadlift bar is sliding.
Oh,
So
maybe,
it's
maybe we just don't know how to use them the right way.
or something, yeah.
Could be.
But then we should deadlift with them, but they won't let me.
Yeah. The other thing is, I think if I were to try to think from the gym's perspective,
Yeah.
maybe it's easy to live your own life and view your own perspective, right? So it could just be like, I'm trying to be respectful. I do put yoga mats on, and when I can put it down gently, I will. But if I try to like look from the gym's perspective, they're looking at from almost like a more statistical perspective, because they're from like 8 a.m. to like, I don't know, 12
True.
at night, right? And there are dudes, regardless of the gym, that slam the deadlift, or they lift it up, and once they make it, they just drop it from like waist height. And that could be so much of that kind of stuff going on that does actually damage the floor or cause a ruckus, that maybe they almost see me as a mild form of that. So they're like, just any of that kind of behavior, I don't even want to deal with it.
No, 100% you could be right. That's probably it.
There is a subset of like people that just don't like the loud noises. And like that's the main reason why. Because I've experienced that. Like at a commercial gym, but that has deadlift platforms. I've seen somebody who's a trainer, kind of old school, but like she just didn't like that I was deadlifting. And it wasn't like I was slamming the weights down. I was trying to control, everything. But like she just kept like snarling, and in my head I'm like, "Lady, you're in fitness.
Yeah,
like,
you don't get this.
First time you've seen this before?
Yeah.
Like what is this?
You know what I've seen actually that's crazier than deadlifting? You know the Olympic style, like you hit your top set on a squat, and you dump, right? That's like you see that a lot in the Olympic. I've actually seen that happen at
with metal plates,
with metal and hex plates, and I'm just like,
I like that.
You need to yell at that guy, because that's fucking crazy.
No, it is probably a numbers game. You're probably right, because at commercial gyms, like the average gym probably has like over 1,000 members. Not that they all use it, but they all have those type of members, and you can't control, like quality control, the type of lifter you have in there. Where typically, if you have a Barbell Brigade or a gym of that nature,
you can regulate it a little bit.
It kind of self-regulates who's showing up there. And you'll have some people wiling out, but most people are at least trying to get better or open to critique, because that's why they, found that gym. I don't know.
Because if you want to see like the most concentration of like the odd people that work out at gyms, it's without a doubt commercial gyms. So like we also have to remember that like those people that work at those gyms, they're just used to seeing the craziest motherfuckers.
Yeah, because you also have like, even aside from the weight room, you go to the basketball court, you have the guy that like is barely learning, right? Shooting with like fucking like two hands or whatever. And then you have the guy that used to play D1 that's just dunking on the fucking court 100%. All day. And then it's like, how do you create a environment rule set that applies to everyone? And that's also just kind of hard too.
No, you're right. You're 100% right. Way to be mature on that one, dude.
Wasn't as cool. That pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't as cool, but you're right.
What's the mature way?
Say, you did it. No, you did the mature way. No, you did the mature way.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I think that was also one of the reasons why we wanted to create Barbell, because after I really fell in love with powerlifting, I'm like, okay, this is something that, going from me doing it maybe once a month, I'm doing it 2-3 times a week now. And I'm like, man, I don't think, and I'm getting yelled at, so I got to create a place where this is okay. So I also feel like, as a lifter, if this is something that's part of your everyday routine, if your current gym doesn't allow you to, go find one.
Time to find one.
3rd Street, wherever.
Oh yeah, in Sacramento, California.
Yeah, go find a place that's more conducive to your success and the way that you want to train. Yeah, just align yourselves with the facility that's gonna be best for you, Thank you guys for watching this episode of the Barbell Brigade Talk Show, where we're mature for the first time ever and will never be again. Peace.